got stew and ale. Got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. haven't got a menu, got stew and ale. Hey, you! Leave your axe at the door. got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. We got bits, but not for him. haven't got a menu, got stew and ale. Hey, you! Leave your axe at the door. We haven't got a menu, we've got stew and ale. We've got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers.
And opening my notes page.
Alright, Soch, what happened last time?
Stuff.
Yep.
Alright, good job. Moving on.
Let's see here. we were successful in switching roommates, getting them to go to the other room so that we're roommates. We went to go check out. I guess we rested that after that night, and then in the morning we went and checked out the bar. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the morning we went to go check out the bar for food and stuff. And people were talking about there was like it was packed. A lot of people were talking about the mimic and the attack at the school and stuff when some crazy stuff happened in the kitchen. So we went to investigate, and there was steam creatures in there fighting the cook. So we stepped in, nearly died, but we held up. Thanks to a big warrior guy named Tulk Tusktooth, who was the bouncer of the tavern. He came in, saved the day. We investigated. After combat was over, we found some of the similar black liquid, just like that was on the suitcase, in the pots where the cook had been cooking. So we thought that was kind of interesting. We'll have to investigate that later. They had received spices from Witherbloom, but no new stuff or kitchen equipment. So that was kind of the only thing that we really noticed. There was no poisons or anything, so weren't too sure what's up that. But then we decided to go check out clubs. We decided to get a job at the tavern. And then we signed up for the LARPing club. And then we did classes, and we had our first test.
But you got a job at the tavern.
Yeah. I thought you got a job as well.
Yeah, but it's not at the
you
tavern.
you didn't get a job at the tavern. You got a job at a different place where you're working
At
with.
the Biblioplex.
Yeah.
Where I'm working with a guy who avoids me because he thinks Soch is gonna show up.
Yeah, it's the Minotaur fellow.
Yeah. Let's see. There was black ooze on the pan, like on the trunk. Mimic. And Sock went skinny dipping in the Archway Commons fountain.
Yeah.
And we earned money from our jobs and took our first test.
And you both aced it. You got 100%.
Yeah.
And we leveled up.
Yeah, you got to level up from that.
And Sock's exhausted. Oh, did I level myself? I did. Okay. Cool.
So, as kind of a reward and a relaxant from the tests, the LARPing group is having their very first big sort of LARPing, I guess. Their big event, and they've been prepping for a while, for several weeks for this, and they have separated everyone into their different groups so that even though there are a couple dozen people in this club, that it's a bit more manageable with everyone. So the two of you are together with Rosie, who will be the leader, commanding everything that happens around you, and you also are with Kadoris, who you've met. He was the very excited individual that is in the same year as you are. So he will be joining you on this, and also someone in a year above you. Her name is Lorene. And Lorene and Cadoris are very different from each other. While Cadoris is outgoing, charismatic, and just loves to talk to people, Lorene is more secluded, keeps to herself, and it's very by the books, keeps her knowledge as best she can. She's constantly either at the library or in her dorm doing studies and being academic. And though she is secluded and likes to keep herself, she does enjoy occasionally living in a fantasy world of live action roleplay. So, separating into your respective groups, Rosie will take the four of you to a little offshoot in the central campus, one of the parks where you can go and not be interrupted constantly by students or professors wandering around. She also brought with her a staff which will provide the situations that you will be encountering. So you won't get into any actual danger. It will all be an illusion, very much like the what is it? Shoot, the room in Star Trek that they go to and can just say, hey, I want a program that shows this stuff.
Wait, so this is like magical VR?
Yes.
Nice.
I mean, if people in real life could do this, they totally would with LARPing.
Yes.
So she gathers you around and explains the shorthand. In this time, you've known, like, your characters have got caught up on the rules. You've been given your equipment and outfits and props, and are totally aware that this is all just a game. It's not, nothing's gonna hurt you here, and if you have any questions, you can just ask Rosie. But she'll gather you around and like start to cast a spell with the staff she was given, and all around you appears this forest. And your other two companions are Cadoris and Lorene. Cadoris is wearing very loose clothing, sort of just drapes over himself. It looks designed for comfort instead of fashion and style. But he has a prop lute. It does twang, but you can't really play music on it. And then Lorene is kind of went all for it. She is dressed in these fake animal pelts all over, wrapped leather on her body. She carries a large great axe. Everything about this seems oversized for her. She's like 5'5", but these things seem like they're somebody for over 6 foot. So it looks like it's too much, but she chose this herself, so she is ready for anything to come across. And I'll have Soch describe who their character is.
Okay, so Soch is still 6'5". He's much beefier now, though. Weighing at 252 pounds, so he's 50 pounds heavier. And he is a blue dragonborn. Let's see. Muscular with many scars, fresh and old cover his body. 2 large horns protrude from his head, and 3 claw marks across his left eye show he is no stranger to battle. He wears basic leather armor, but he doesn't wear a tunic top, letting his, abundance of scars really speak volumes in that he should probably wear more armor, but he does have leather furs and skirts covering his legs. And fashioned from the they're fashioned from the wild, so they're crudely cut. And he carries tools needed to survive, specifically his scimitar. He has a sling, and he has a dagger by his side.
All right, sweet. Quinn, will you describe your character that you'll be LARPing?
So Gwen's character is a mountain dwarf. So question. Does the VR thing make you look different?
No, it
Or
doesn't.
not really?
It doesn't affect the people inside of it. It just affects the environment around them.
Okay, so Quinn has changed themselves to look like a dwarf. So shorter, kind of, what did I put? Like almost 4.5 feet tall. Still red hair. But looks like a dwarf now. Kind of a little stocky. And dressed in mail. And has a bunch of big weapons. A great club and a longbow with the hammer at her belt.
All these costumes and props are provided for you. Upon your request, you asked for any weapons or armor or just general clothing. With the face makeup and socks, scars, things were put on in makeup so that you would look more like the character you're portraying. That said,
He tried to cover his normal, because normally his body's covered in white spots. He tried to cover those up with blue, and then paint the red scar stripes over. And the horns that he's wearing are definitely made out of paper.
And the weapons you have are made out of plastic and foam.
Yeah.
That said, any damages that happen to the costume or the equipment or props is under the liability of the user, and you will have to pay for it if you damage it.
Okay.
But, so, Rosie shows off the scene, and around you is a forest, and she explains, so you've been traveling together for a little bit. And you come across a town that is having trouble with various disappearances in the night, and some people have asked you to go out into the forbidden forest because they have seen dark figures that have been taking people into the forest. They advise you to go during the day, and so here you are, wandering the forest. You aren't quite sure what you need to search for, but it is no doubt very menacingly and dangerous for a common villager to take on by themselves.
Who's asking us to do this?
The villagers next to the forest. They
The townsfolk.
they do not want to move because it is too costly, but they do not want to venture in themselves because it's too dangerous. So they ask you for a reward, of course.
Okay,
if you
I was
manage
gonna
to.
say, like, is there like payment or something?
Yes. They will pile up the resources and reward you if you manage to save the people, if there are any alive left.
Wait, so they are taking the people.
Something is taking the people. Lorene speaks up. Aren't you supposed to ask us to introduce our characters? Oh, yes, right. You are all dressed in your gear and whatnot. Lorene, if you'd like to start. She'll turn to everyone else and hold up her large axe, kind of like haphazardly. It is oversized, and so it's top heavy, kind of wobbling up a little bit. And she says, I am a Goliath, barbarian. I am from the clan Babith, and my people call me Sack. I will be doing my best to protect you all from any danger, and helping the townsfolk if they ask anything else.
Your name is Sack?
That is what they call me.
Huh. Cool.
I'll go next. I am a high elf bard, and I am here to find anything that dangers. I want to help everyone, and I don't think any challenge is too challenging to be challenged against. If you need any assistance, I will be singing something grand for you. He looks around at everyone, just huge smile on his face.
What was your name?
Right, I'm from the Valley of Eel Spears, and my parents seem to have called me Pick. Yeah, that's right, Pick. Would either one of you like to introduce who you are? Your names?
Oh, yeah. I'll go. Unless you want to go.
After you.
Okay. Let's see here. Looks at his. Is there do we have physical character sheets?
You have notes that you jotted down because you need to keep track of
Hit points and
hits
stuff,
and,
right?
and what your abilities are.
Okay, so I look over my notes and Soch tries to make himself seem bigger than he is, and he's like, I am Aminter, the Dragonborn Druid. I'm a hermit. I truly believe that being a hermit is much better than being a functioning member of society, and I'm disgusted by society's decadence. Also, I owe a debt to some demon or something. I don't know. So I just kind of am on the run in the forest.
I am Moira. And Quinn is like fiddling with the little papers of her notes. As she says this, I hunt things, kill things.
I am Hunter.
For glory. And she like fumbles a bow.
Sock will clap.
Rosie and Carados clap as well.
Charisma's the -1.
Lorene just kind of like rolls her eyes and picks up her foam greatsword and it's like, all right, so I guess we're looking for these things. We don't even know what they are. How are we supposed to find them?
I will track it.
And how would you be tracking these menaces?
With tracking.
Duh.
More a good tracker. Find footprints.
There you go, George.
Okay, can you give me a roll for tracking these creatures?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry, Taylor was cackling.
Can you give me a roll to see if you can find whatever it is you're looking for?
Oh, aye.
So
22.
You each have like these oversized d20s that you can roll on the ground, and so you toss it out and get your 18 plus your modifiers. And she says, "Oh, that's great. Oh, so with the information that you got from the villagers, they tell you that people have been coming and being taken away. You look around and you manage to find some large footprints as well as drag marks, as if something big has been dragging people away. It doesn't seem like they're picked up, so you could also see some drops of blood that are leading into the forest."
Can I like determine what kind of animal those tracks are from?
You can give me a roll for that, yes.
What kind of roll would that be?
Well, it could be a survival or a nature roll.
All right, I'm good with nature, or Aminter's good with nature. I rolled a 13.
So you're looking at these tracks, and they seem to be large, although some of the tracks around are a little bit smaller, so you might want to think about maybe a quadruped accompanied by a biped. Something humanoid along with a beast.
Okay. I think that there's some kind of conspiracy going on here where there's some kind of big creature doing the bidding of these two-footed creatures, and they're taking these people probably to eat them or something.
Yes, that's a good guess. Good job. All right. What would your next action be?
I think we should be on guard.
But that's
So would you like to move slowly or try and catch up with these creatures wherever they are?
We should catch them. Save the
Quick.
people.
Catch them quickly? Okay.
It's possible that the faster we catch whoever did this, the less people will be killed for it. Yeah, yes, we should help.
That is what I said.
Help, everyone. Yes, let's go quickly. We don't want anyone to die.
Right. Sock will just start running, following the footprints.
Okay. Rosie will raise the staff so that instead of everyone moving, she will set the pace of the forest moving around you.
Oh, cool.
So, you set the speed. You said you wanted to move quickly, and so she will move the forest at the speed at which your characters can run. And so
Quinn jogs in place,
Yeah,
Quickly.
Sock was like, whoa.
moving her little legs.
That's a little disorienting.
Yeah.
Karados will see Quinn do so and like kind of mimic what she's doing. Lorene will like look over at the three of you, kind of being weird and sigh, just like sway back and forth, not even moving her feet. All right, as you are moving forward, I want everyone to make a perception.
Oh, I'm good at
I'm not.
that. Just bard.
Yeah, I love how it's just Bard.
I forgot to edit the name.
Duh, Bard.
Okay. Alright, so you're all running quickly and you're trying to catch up whatever did this, and as you are running,
While being on guard.
Quinn, your character manages to catch wind of being so perceptive. You manage to hear in front of you far, and you hear the sound of some animal snarling and racing your direction. What do you do?
Call out quietly to the group. Stop. Slow down. Something is coming.
Sock will stop running in place.
The Rosie
And she kind of
slows
like
down
crouches down a little bit.
Rosie slows down the illusion to make it so that you either get to a very slow pace or stop completely.
I want to see if I can tell what kind of animal it is.
Okay. This illusion gives you about 100 feet radius around you of forest, so you can see about 100 feet away. And Quinn, you can't really tell. It seems like it's from what you can tell, a larger beast, possibly the size of a bear, but it's moving much faster than a bear, and it is racing in your direction.
Quinn will exclaim, "It's a big one. and pull out the longbow and knock an arrow and just point it that direction and be watching.
Cadoris will loudly whisper, "Hide!" and dive behind one of the roots of the trees.
Can I also roll to see if I recognize what this animal is?
Yeah.
15.
You know that this is, judging by the speed and the sounds, it is a very ferocious creature. Without seeing it, you don't know exactly what it is, but it's possible that it's a large wolf or a creature very similar to one.
How far is it?
You can't see it yet, but you can hear it coming.
Okay. I guess Sock will also try to hide, but if it gets within 30 feet, I want to cast Animal Friendship.
Alright, I'll have both Cadoris and Sock roll for stealth.
Oh, God.
Moira thinks hiding is cowardly, so she just crouches down behind something, still with her bow pointed that way.
Okay, so you'll give yourself 3/4 cover?
Yeah.
Okay. That's plus 5 to AC.
Oh, wow.
And Lorraine will kind of like, hiding is boring. Let's just fight whatever this is. And she'll get her great axe ready, kind of put into a battle stance, and just stand in the open. And Rosie will do some like magic incantation, and off in the distance in front of you, you do start to see some activity as a large creature is barreling down towards you.
Just a puppy.
And with that 15 nature, Sock, as soon as you see it coming in your direction and forming, you see that it is a warg.
Oh. Okay. I know what that is. Oh, I guess Sock would know what that is. So would his character know what that is?
Sure. I mean, this is a very basic role-playing thing, so
Okay.
whatever you know.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. It's a warg. They're usually ridden by goblins and stuff. That means there could be more around, which would explain the tiny little feet. They're goddamn goblins. Could be an ambush. Or more goblins.
My clan hates goblins.
Sock is gonna ready for fighting.
Okay.
Moira will listen to see if she can hear any more.
Roll a perception. Okay. So, keeping very calm, not firing your arrow just yet as it comes within 100 feet, you hear that the sounds it makes is not quite what a solo creature would make. You actually hear two sets of feet sprinting in their direction. And since you are not behind a tree waiting to strike, you actually see riders on the back of the warg.
Do they look like townsfolk?
They're a bit small to be
Oh.
townsfolk. Okay, so is there anything else last minute you'd like to do?
Moira will aim for the head of the rider in front.
Okay. Then let's have, as we move to the correct map, let's have people roll for initiative.
And
With our characters or our characters' characters?
With your role-playing characters, but select the token of your character.
Okay. I don't see the...
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Okay, well I got a 16. Oh, thank you. Thirteen, 12, 11, 10.
You're consistent. So the creatures will obviously see Lorene's character since she is just standing out in the open, ready to strike. But they will move to here, charging at her, but move no closer than that. And Quinn, it is your turn. Creatures are very close. You see on each warg there are 2 sets of small goblinoid creatures.
Moira will let loose her arrow at the one in front, the rider in front, before they reach Sack.
Okay. So you shoot, but happen to miss the rider. Just hits a tree behind them. Is there
I
anything
meant to
else?
do that. No.
Okay. Sock.
Sock is gonna, I guess, because they're in like a nice little thing. So he'd like to do his breath weapon. So I can move 30 feet. I'll use my breath. Out 5 feet by 30 feet, a line of lightning. This app right here.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see the roll. Alright, 6 damage, dexterity saving throw 12.
Or half if they succeed.
Okay. So the leading warg shifted out of the way, but managed to kind of throw one of the goblinoid creatures into the blast. So this one gets blasted off, riding. It's very injured on the ground, prone since it got knocked off its mount, and then the one behind it was unable to make that save, and took the full force of the hit, while the rider didn't take as much.
Okay. I think that's all I can do.
So, with this, you, kind of open your mouth expectingly, and you announce the attack you're going to do, and Rosie raises the staff up, and an illusion of lightning comes out of your mouth and hits the creatures in front of you.
Oh, heck yeah, this is awesome.
Would you like to move or do a bonus action?
No.
Bonus action?
I believe you
It's a
can
bonus
shapeshift.
action to magically assume the shape of a beast that you have seen before. It has to be CR1, right?
Yes?
Oh, your druid level determines the beasts you can transform into. So CR3?
No.
Oh.
It's on a table.
Oh.
Real quick, normal druids can do max CR of 1/4, and then moon druids. I think you were right. It's a level 1. CR 1.
Okay. R1. What kind of creatures would he have seen? Could he turn into a brown bear?
Well, this is Sock's imagination, because since Rosie is choose what you want.
Okay. Then yeah, Sock would do a bear, brown bear. dog. Or a snake. That's a constrictor snake. Yeah, probably a constrictor snake.
Oh, a snake, not a bear?
Yeah. If it's like creatures from the swamp, I'm sure he would have seen more giant snakes than bears.
Like snakes have giant teeth.
You said a constrictor snake?
Let me see here. What it says, constrictor snake, it's a CR of 1/4. It's a beast. It's large. It says it's got an AC of 12 and HP of 13. And it can swim.
Swim.
Alright, so you announce that you wanna... I wanna be a snake. And Rosie presents the staff to you, and around you a large constrictor snake forms and follows your movements. Sort of like you standing in the middle of it, and then it moves with you.
Sweet.
And you have a character sheet for that.
I'm a snake. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. It's Kadoris, and he's kind of like looking around the tree, seeing these creatures come up, and sees Soch open his mouth and let loose this lightning bolt, and just again form a snake of illusion around himself, and he'd be like, "Whoa, yeah!" He'll step out to here behind the illusion of the snake and Lorraine, and he will say, I really want to cast Shatter on them. Is that good? Is that a good thing to do?
That sounds like it would be helpful.
Try it.
Yeah.
Them without hitting us.
Yeah. See what happens. This is fun. Do it all.
I want to put
Soch
it right
just, like,
right in the
swimming
middle,
around in the air.
between the two. And Rosie will have this kind of a loud explosion come from between the two wards. Cast Shatter. Con saves. Much better success. This one, getting thrown off of the warg it was riding will just be blasted to the side as it was hit by Soch before, and now it just it was pretty bad off. But
I'd like to imagine that it's like the Skyrim physics. Like
Ragdoll.
gets
Why
blown
not?
way over here. Wah!
the limbs are like
Limbs
unnatural.
flailing.
Yeah. There's like a little collision stuck as it goes through a tree. That's how you know it's not real life. Who's the green-haired girl next to me? What's her name?
That's Lorraine.
Lorraine.
That's Lorraine.
Sack.
I'm gonna turn to Lorraine and be like, do I look like a snake or do I look more like a snake and I'm in the belly of a snake?
You look like someone's cast an illusion spell around you. It
So-
looks like there's a ghost of a snake around you.
Eaten by ghost snake. Yeah, got it. All right. Didn't want to get it to my head.
This one as well gets blasted over here as both goblins get hit by it full force.
Moira cheers. Yeah!
Alright, I think I did good, right?
Yeah, I think that was
Hurry
great.
up, end your turn, it's my turn. Oh, right, oh, no, actually, I wanna, give inspiration. Kadoris twangs on his lute and says, "You have inspiration!" Whatever. Alright, that's bardic inspiration for Lorraine. My turn. I would like to go into a rage.
Quinn snickers.
Alright, I'm angry at these because my clan hates goblins. And I will charge at the warg just barreling down on me. She takes a step forward. And I swing at it with my axe.
My axe.
And my sword.
My longbow.
She kind of like swings a little haphazardly, and the warg dodges out of the way. And she's like, come on. Well, I'm in a rage, so I'm gonna frenzy as well. I'm sorry, Lorraine. You used your bonus action to go into a rage. You have to use a bonus action to frenzy as well. Fine. I just stand here waiting for anything to hit me.
Please, God, hit me. So I can keep this rage.
Okay.
I want
Rose-
to continue to be angry.
I just need to feel something. Quick, somebody say something that'll make me angry.
Alright. Well, the goblins have seen that you are quite the formidable match. They will dismount their wargs and try to make a flee to get away, and we'll try to keep the wargs to distract you, and so you won't be able to follow them. So this one gets off and runs here. And we'll turn around and shoot an arrow. Missing Lorraine. Cool. She loves that. This one would do the same.
Hey, I recognize this map.
Do you?
Yes, this was a map that I used for my summer campaign.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
this is where you got ambushed by goblins. Ironic. Or
Oh yeah.
not ironic, but yeah.
And they
It's
were
like-
up here.
Yeah, they were like up here, and like there was the wargs and the goblins, and it's just what this map is for.
Goblin.
Goblins and wargs.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I don't know if you remember, but I thought you meant the Curse of Strahd game where you were first encountered the people across the lake. Do you remember that?
Across the lake. This was this map?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't recognize it then. Oh, did you have like a different layer on it though to
I
make it a
think-
different color?
No, I think it was dark.
Oh,
I added dynamic lighting to it so that it would look like night.
that's probably why it just didn't register. But no, it was because it's like I used the same map for goblins. I was like, wait a minute, there was goblins on this ridge when I used it. This is the same map.
Rosie will move to the side to give more room for the illusions to come in. One of the arrows did hit Lorraine's character, so she had the illusion of an arrow go and hit Sack on the shoulder, just to show that it did something, but as soon as the arrow hits, it kind of fades away. But the warg will snash at Lorraine's character. It will go down and like chomp on her leg, so it illusions through, so it just kind of like gnaws at nothing. But Rosie's like, that hits, that gets through your AC. Can you make a roll to stay standing?
Illusion of blood is flowing down her leg.
I rolled really low. And she just sits down on the grass. I guess I'm pro in that. And then this one will get here and bite at the snake. What's the snake's AC?
12?
Okay. So you get hit, and it. This is different because it's two illusions fighting each other. So it like grabs onto the side of the snake and starts tearing it around, and the snake like flops and tries to get away, but manages to get thrown. Is the snake able to be prone? Does it have a condition immunity?
Not that I see one.
Okay, make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh gosh. 4.
The snake is then like thrown upside down and thrown onto the ground as the warg pushes it down with its jaws. The snake or Soch character is now prone.
Okay.
The word yells, another.
Oh, and it's 13 piercing.
Oh, snake's gone then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Um,
get that snake out of
So it
Snake flickers out.
it like gets hit and thrown to the ground, and then like reaches its head up to as if it's screaming in pain, and then like fades away and Soch. Okay, that means that you're knocked prone, Soch.
Oh, I will. Maureen. And then, avenge me!
I'm pretty sure you're still alive. Snake is just gone.
Avenge the snake then!
Okay, Quinn, you're up.
So, Moira notices that this guy is exactly 60 feet from her. How convenient. So Moira is going to use Slayer's Prey to mark that one, and if it first time each turn that you hit the target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6 damage from the weapon. So Moira is going to shoot her longbow at him. There will be no getting away. Maybe.
Maybe. Unfortunately, that arrow goes flying over also. Sorry. Maybe have more practice with your bow? Is there anything else you want to do?
Action. No.
Alright. Suck it up.
Okay. How do I get rid of this prone status?
You use half your movement to get up.
Oh, okay. I get up. And let's see here. I can wild shape again, right? That's how I understand this.
You have one more.
Okay. Well, let's see here. This is another beastie creature. I think I'm gonna go for I'm gonna do a dire wolf. Like cousins of the orcs. And I can still attack, right?
Yes, that is your bonus action and your half your movement.
Alright. I will go for... Oh, hey, with dire wolves, there's a thing, pack tactics. The wolf has advantage on attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet. Oh, but it says if it isn't incapacitated. Is Lorraine incapacitated?
No, I'm just prone.
Oh, alright, cool. So I get advantage on this attack, yes?
Yes, you do.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a bite, because that's what wolves do. And it says, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Well, that would be great if you had hit it.
Ah. Dang it. Alright, well, that's it for me.
I think more you don't need to work with your props as you do need to work on your rolls. Maybe better
I mean, I
rolls
can't
next
control the
time.
dice. Better rolls would be great. Is there like such thing as getting new dice?
Actually, pop
What
quiz.
if I prestidigitation the dice and make it roll the other way?
That would be cheating. But pop quiz, if you want inspiration, what is a feature that the goblins can use in their wily tricks? Does anyone know?
Running away.
Is it that they can get wily tricks? Is it that they can get away without getting attacked?
Well, everyone can run away and get away without being attacked, but something about the goblins make it especially for them.
I mean, I know that they're just shady dealers. They're just up to no good all the time. In general. So I imagine maybe they could get a hit. Can we roll an intelligence, like, to see if we know this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I was rolling for them to see if, like, they would speak up and answer, but neither of them know.
Would it
Do
be
you
like
think... Is this something from Magical Physiologies? We aced that.
That test was for sladdies. These are goblins.
Would it be like a nature roll for our character?
History? For,
History?
Yeah, it'd be for your main characters, not your LARPing
Okay.
characters.
And it'd be history?
Yes.
15.
7.
So... Sock knows that you can bonus action disengage.
But that's not... Oh, that's goblins.
Yes.
Goblins can use bonus action to disengage.
Yes.
They just run away quickly. Like, there's just no chance of getting them.
Yes, they are very wily, and they manage to get away in very quick and intense situations. Sock, your character can have inspiration for one of your roles.
What does that mean?
If you don't like a role that you'd have, you can re-roll it once, and it will use up that bolt of inspiration. It's not like Kadoris's bardic inspiration, it's an inspiration that I give you.
Ooh, special inspiration. Cool, I'll take it.
Teacher's pet inspiration.
Teacher's pet.
Some teachers will give out gold stars for best behavior. This is very similar. Alright, Kadoris,
That
you're
is
up
what I
again.
said.
Kadoris will see the wolf in front of him, and the warg beyond it. The illusions that Rosie is casting are see-through, so you can kind of see through the direwolf that Sock is. But he's like, I'll say, who you're just a beta wolf, and cast vicious mockery.
Ooh. Burn.
The wolf is insulted by your deeds, even if it can't understand you. It manages to do a little bit of damage.
Your father doesn't love you, and you are a disappointment to your clan. To your pack.
Alright, Lorraine, you are up.
The warg just starts crying and doesn't know why.
What's wrong?
It yelps.
It's like.
Alright, I guess I'll get up. And she like just like uses her prop to slowly get up, and I take another swing at the one in front of me that attacked me. It swings and it passes through the warg and hits the ground. That's a hit.
Oh, heck yeah.
Alright, I will do it again with a frenzy. I'm sorry, that is not a hit. Well, I will use my bardic inspiration that Pick gave me before. You're very lucky, cause that does hit. And Lorraine will slash and go through the warg, and the warg will like very dramatically get thrown to the side and have a huge gash in its side that appears after like a 1 second delay after Lorraine slashes through it. And it falls over on the ground dead. Go me. Alright.
Woo!
Let's do this one too. I can't catch up with those goblins. I have no ranged attacks. This one will... They will both turn and shoot at Quinn's character. What's Moira's AC?
How much extra did you say I got because I'm covered?
Oh, +5.
21.
Very nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah. I am the forest.
So, one arrow will fly over your head, and another will, hit the rock and fly off of it. If you hadn't had that cover, you would have been hit.
Haha.
And then,
Can't hit anything, but nothing can hit me.
I am the worst kind of invincible. And they will continue to flee back where they came from. The warg will see that Lorraine vanquished its brethren and turn to attack the direwolf that probably is the less of a threat, but it's not really sure. What's the direwolf's AC?
14.
Alright. It snaps at your legs, but you manage to hop back without getting hit.
I fire with fire.
Quinn.
Oh. Moira aims her. Wait, can I hit that guy?
You should be able to.
Is that the one that I marked?
Yes.
Slayer's Prey? I'm gonna aim one more time. Like, really slowly. Wait. I have this helpful? Yes, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do ensnaring strike. Does that count? Because it's ranged, but it's still a weapon.
Can you link it?
Maybe. There we go.
Yeah, it's range of self, so you put it on yourself, and then the range the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack. So even if you
Okay.
don't hit, it will still carry on to the next time you hit.
So, Moira casts Ensnaring Strike as her bonus action. Takes a deep breath and squints at the guy with her bow fully drawn as the edges of her vision get darker, like in Skyrim or something. And aims straight at the middle of his back and releases the arrow. No!
The arrow, as it's running, the arrow will strike one of the trees next to it as it just runs past.
Well, can I use my inspiration for her roll?
No, that is only for your own rolls. She'll have to earn inspiration on her own to get one.
Dang.
Oh wait, can't. Never mind. A player can give their inspiration to somebody else, right?
It's DM's call, I guess. I don't know. Quick Google search.
Pretty sure you can.
Yes, the player can give it any time. The DM gives the resource to the player based on the DM's judgment of what is cool, fun, in-character roleplay. Inspiration is a rule the Dungeon's Master can use to reward you for playing your character in a way that's true to his or her personality traits, ideal, bond, and flaw.
You can reward another player for good role playing. Or if you have inspiration, you can reward another player for doing something exciting. So you can give your inspiration to somebody else.
All right, I'd like to give my inspiration to Moira over there, so that she can re-roll that attack.
I
Right.
imagine you're in the middle of this fight, and like Rosie's like, I'm not really sure, and she like puts down the staff and takes out one of the big books with all the rules, and like just starts flipping through it.
Hold on, give me 3 minutes.
Lorraine's like, come on already.
So,
Oh!
Moira, would you like to reroll? Alright, that hits.
Alright, so I get this, and I get
56. Oh, wait, no.
2d6. 1d6 from Slayer's Prey, and 1d6 from Ensnaring Strike.
Plus
And then
the longbow.
They have to roll the
plus
strength
a
saving
strength
throw.
save. Well, I don't know, maybe he's dead first.
So,
Ugh, that's so bad, bro.
the arrow hits the tree and then like banks off of it and strikes the goblin in the side of the head instead of the back, and it immediately falls over, and the branches will fly off the tip of the arrow and hold him in place.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Nice shot.
Would you like to move, Moira?
Yeah, probably I should do that. Stubby little legs. Can I stand here?
Yeah.
Was this allowed?
You kind of like move through the illusion.
It's dead. This counts, right?
Well, in this kind of game, yes, that's okay, but if you were to do that in real life, I don't think you can occupy the same space as a dead creature.
I can stand on its dead body.
It's also kind of gross, if you think about it.
Not the most sanitary.
And I'll stand next to it.
Okay.
Give it a good kick.
You kick at the warg and your foot goes through the illusion. Alright, Soch.
All right. I have a question. Do I have to stay in place or can I move before I attack? Can I like go around this fellow?
You are free to move. You are not bound by those restrictions.
I'm gonna get behind it. There. And I'm gonna attack it.
You did already have advantage because of your back tactics.
I know.
Alright.
I just want to nip it in the butt. You go for the most vulnerable attacks. That's what they teach us in the swamp.
Well, some people would consider that emotional damage, but possibly a rear end would also be a close second. That is a hit.
Oh, okay. Let me 2d6 plus 3. And it has to roll a strength save. So 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage. Piercing damage.
Alright, well, you eat its ass. And it is so shocked from being insulted and then having its ass eaten that it just dies.
I'd die of embarrassment. Oh, hell no. I'd die of embarrassment too if I were you. You are a failure to your act. You will never amount to anything.
Sound like a drill sergeant.
Right?
That's what my character sounds like. He's bigger. That's how dragons born. They're just always yelling. You know? It's weird. It's really weird. Anyways, I have my turn, I think. That's it.
Well, this last little bit, Kadoris, can you do anything to stop the goblin before it runs? Because it will get away if you don't.
Hold it there, I'll shoot it.
I don't. No. No. I can help somebody else shoot it, but no, I can't do anything myself. Well, I know Lorraine doesn't have any ranged attacks, so unfortunately this one gets away.
Well, that was a good 5 out of 6. Right, guys?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, yeah, one got away, but we also we got one, right? Is it still alive?
Is it still alive?
You can go check.
I'm gonna go.
Me too.
Okay. Oh, am I still in my wolf form, or the wolf disappear?
You can still be in your wolf form for another hour, I believe.
All right, I'll do that. Can I still talk? I mean, I know I'm talking right now, but anyways, I'll go check out that goblin body over there.
All right, and she will use the staff to bring the goblin body to you. The entire forest moves around you until the The goblin body on the ground is in front of you. You can see that its head is completely ensnared by these roots that have dug themselves into the ground.
I roll. Is there anything I can roll to make sure see if it's still alive?
Lorraine will just like shove her foot at the creature and it will go through and be like, is it alive?
Just stab it.
What if that finishes it off?
Don't we want that?
Well, don't we want to ask why it's taking the people or where?
Does anyone know their language?
No.
I don't think so. What do goblins speak?
They
Goblin.
speak goblin. They're not very creative with their naming systems.
I swear they share one brain amongst the entire group.
Can I kill it then? My clan tells me I want to kill it. I do what the clan asks.
I mean, I think that's fine. Sure. We're your
Kill
clan.
it!
Alright, Lorraine will like lift up her prop and smack it down at on the neck of the goblin that's down, and it will go like completely through, and nothing will happen. The head is ensnared in place, so that it doesn't like pop off and roll anywhere. It just like sits there.
Moira walks over and checks the pockets of the 3 goblins one by one.
Alright, I'll have you roll investigation if you're looking for something.
Can I go check out those?
I just want to see what they have.
Can I go check out those warg bodies?
Yes, you can. You can also, depending on what you're looking for, you can roll a medicine or investigation.
Well, guess we'll go with medicine.
Well, Amantir, what are you looking for?
Like, you know, if there's any kind of specific food that they were eating, you know, maybe that would help give us clues onto where the people were taken or where these things were where their base camp is. You know, like if there's certain kinds of berries or I don't know, like human bones. If they were feeding the people, the villagers, to these creatures.
Alright, well, Moira, you look through the dead bodies of the goblins and you don't really find much of importance. You do find some pieces of bone that they kept around, possibly for games. You also have find a cloth, possibly making a doll, but it's not quite finished. Its head is not filled properly. All the fillings seem to have fallen out. But it looks like it was attempting to make a doll for someone or itself. And you also find several pieces of leather that have some scrawlings of what could have been a language, but none of you speak Goblin, so it's not really of importance. And Amantir, you find that there's a lot of digested red meat. You also find some scraps of cloth, and amongst the cloth you find very fine bits of gravel. With that high medicine roll, you find bits of gravel, a couple rocks that are small but bigger than gravel, and some undigested lichen on some of the stones.
Alright. Well, lichen could be that they're somewhere that's very wet. I mean, goblins tend to like to be in caves, so feeding the dogs gravel? There's also bits of cloth in here, which is probably not ideal for a warg's diet. I imagine that they were feeding them something that had cloth wrapped around it.
These goblins really need to take care of their animals.
Yeah, really.
I would say they took a liking to them.
Just because you take a liking to something doesn't mean you can go and feed it like rocks. Not good for them. I imagine that they must be. I mean, I don't want to make assumptions about this cloth here and these wargs' bellies, but I mean, could be that their goblins are taking villagers to, eat them.
You could say that the wargs are gobbling up different things.
Hey, good one. They liking it so much.
Does nobody listen to Quinn at all? That's what she just said. She's
Yeah.
been repeating everything that has been. Whatever. I don't really care.
It seems to be the theme of the day.
Repeat what Quinn says?
Yes.
Alright, so you have an idea of where to go, what to look for, and you've had a little bit of experience with the creatures that you fought. What would you like to do next?
Well, how's everybody feeling? Like, I mean, did anyone get hit?
No.
I took a little bit of hits, but I'm fine.
Okay then. Do we just carry on then?
Alright, no rest for the wicked as you continue on. I'm not wicked, but I don't need rest either.
Save the people!
You continue on following the path of the goblin that fled. If you want, you can roll a survival to see if you can continue to track where it's gone.
Yes.
Well, as a dire wolf, it says I have keen hearing and smell. Wolf has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. Does that mean I get an advantage to my survival roll?
That is a good point. Yes, you do.
All right. 13.
Well, you're consistent, that's for sure.
Mostly.
We're still just not very good at this rolling thing, are we?
Well, you'll get another chance for a pop
Is
quiz
this
soon.
is this foam thing weighted?
Could be. We'll check it when we're done today.
But we gotta check it now. It's gonna ruin everything.
We don't have time. Don't have time. We gotta catch the goblin. Yeah? Let's go. And she will wave the staff and have the forest move once more.
Quinn picks up the big foam dice and is like turning it slowly in her hands as the forest whizzes by them.
As Rosie moves the forest, you can see it start to change a little bit. It gets a bit more rocky, a lot less green. The trees aren't as tall and are more in your way, more crowded and spindly. And you manage to get to a second part of the forest. And the things start to crowd your way, and it makes it harder to follow a creature of the size. You travel for about half an hour in this direction, so Soch still has a half hour on his character's direwolf.
Okay.
And I'll have everyone roll perception, and since Amantir is still in direwolf form, you'll get advantage.
The wolf has +3 perception. I don't know if that counts for anything.
Okay.
It'd just be a 17 and 10 instead.
I'm afraid I'm not fit for track things. I just want to help people. But it doesn't mean I'm good at finding them.
Well, your help will be needed once we do find them. Hick.
Oh, thanks, Moira. That's really kind of you to say. Bright smile on Cador's face. Alright, well, I rolled a nat 20, so what exactly do I see? It's not what you see, but what you smell. From in front of the forest, you start to smell this burning, this rotten smell coming from around you. As you make your way towards where the goblin went, the smell gets stronger, and it's as if something is burning sulfur from within. That's not good. Nobody should be lighting fires in a forest like this, especially one that's this dead. Oh yeah, I let the party know, since, we're together and we should help each other out. Hey guys, I smell burning eggs like someone doesn't know how to make a hard-boiled egg. It smells pretty bad.
That's not
It's
usually a good sign.
it stinks to high heavens.
What, should we continue on, or should we look around to see if we can teach somebody how to make eggs better?
We should make sure we're going the right direction.
That's true. I don't think goblins really eat eggs. Or not cook them anyway.
Quinn/Moira is gonna just like look around and see if there are more tracks where we're at. Or anything that we can notice.
It's gotten hard to see tracks. You'll have to rely on the wolf, the scent of the goblins to track it. Unless you have something else, it's possible that since the goblin knew it was being tracked, it could get away and cover its tracks. You'll have to rely on the direwolf.
Yeah, alright. What do I need to roll?
Oh, that is your perception that I checked just now.
Well, I rolled a 17.
Well, both you and Moira do happen to know that you are following the right tracks. Although Sack does get that first smell of sulfur, and as soon as she...
They can have it.
As soon as she says something, both you and Moira do sense that as well. Pick, you are having a hard time smelling anything. It's just not your day. Well, I tried. Maybe. Did I try? I'm not sure.
Yes.
I guess, shall we continue on?
Onward! Save the people!
No fear, save them, yada yada, whatever. Alright, she will move the forest some more, and, as you are walking, I'm guessing it's Sock and Direwolf alongside Sack, and then Moira and Pick in the back, right? 2 by 2?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Sock and Sack. But
Sack and Sock.
you are continuing to walk, and the smell that you notice, the sulfur smell, gets stronger and more pungent, and it's starting to get a bit overwhelming. You can feel your throat start to get scratchy and your nose start to burn. You're getting a slight headache as you're moving further and further into this forest, and I want everyone to make dexterity saving throws with disadvantage. Alright. You are just walking through, and from behind, without warning, you get a massive blast of heat. It kind of tingles because the illusion doesn't really hurt you, but you feel a little bit of heat from behind, and then you see illusionary flames go past you.
Tingle like controller vibrations.
everyone except for Amantir takes 14 fire damage, and Amantir, you take 7. As a wave of fire illusionary goes forward, and you all feel the tingles, and then turn around to see what is there.
Spicy.
So Amantir takes 7.
Yes.
And you whip around after you see the fire come, and you see this dog-like creature with mouth open, snarling at you, but it is covered in fire. You see what looks to be molten rock dripping from its maw, and fire just all around its body, as it probably was the one who blew fire on the 4 of you. And we'll go to the map once more. Roses there, and roll initiative again.
Oh, I forgot that was the wolf damage, right? That attack?
Yes.
Now what? Do we rock, paper, scissors? What happens if we both get the same?
You go first because you're faster. I only have a +1 in dexterity, so you won't be more prepared. I focus more on strength and speed. Alright, Soch. You are still in your direwolf form, and you see a small doggo that just looks like it just belched up a fireball. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess I would go and try and attack that dog. I will. Behind it. There. And then I will attack. I do not have advantage. Or did I have advantage?
You bite at the small hound, and it manages to jump out of the way.
Well, that's it for me.
Oh man. Another dog? What's with these dogs? don't really have any good spells. Shatter, but you're right.
Could you heal us?
Oh god, we're dying!
I could heal myself, or you, or somebody need real healing.
I mean, I think we all could use some, so pick someone. Who is most likely to get smacked?
You, right? Yeah?
Perhaps Sack.
Okay. Kind of like goes to move, but is unsure because the hound is between the direwolf and himself. It's like, okay, I'll just do it from here. You, wolf, get 7 healing.
What? No, not Sock. Sack.
Oh, oops. Well, the spell's been cast. I'm just gonna move back a bit.
Next turn.
Okay.
Next turn.
Good luck.
Wait, so I get 7?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Quynn.
Are there rocks here?
Yes.
Can I crouch behind rocks?
That is a cliff face.
Oh,
So, no.
just kidding. Is there anything nearby that I can?
There are trees.
Well, that'll catch fire. I'm just gonna back up a bit over here. Bye. Pick. And right to you. So, Rosie, I have a question about this Slayer's Prey.
She goes over and looks at your sheet. What is your
It's
question?
a little unclear whether I can use this again.
Well, it's only been half an hour, and you didn't technically rest.
It doesn't say. That there's a time limit.
Right,
As a
but
bonus action, I can designate a creature. The benefit lasts until I finish a short rest.
so
The benefit.
your benefit of attacking that goblin that you marked before, that creature's
But-
still marked.
Ends early if I designate so I can designate a different creature.
Then it would end. Wait.
That's where I'm getting confused.
Oh, it doesn't say you can't use it again until your short rest. It just lasts until you finish your short rest.
Yeah, that's why, like,
Okay.
it's worded really weirdly.
It's yes, it's a bit confusing. The wording is very similar to other features, but I believe that you can put it on a different creature, and it will end on the goblin
On
that
the
you attacked first. So,
Right.
designating this new creature. That is fine, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna designate this here flaming thing because it made me angry. And pull out my bow. And maybe not suck this time.
Yes, that's a hit.
And 11.
The illusionary arrow you shoot hits the creature and then like buries itself a little bit deeper, creating the stronger wound. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's a movement, an action, and bonus action.
Alright. All rage. Again. Look to here so I have advantage. Slashing through it. Well, that's my turn. What is the direwolf's AC?
14.
Alright. So Rosie kind of waves the wand a little bit, and the top of your head tingles since you are just inside the illusion of the direwolf, just to indicate that something happened. And after a moment, another illusion appears on top of the direwolf as this tiny imp-like creature is now on top of the direwolf and biting at it. The direwolf takes 5 piercing and 4 poison and needs to make a con save.
This is weird. 37. Health. Minus 5 piercing.
And 4 poison, so 9 total.
4 poison. And then what do you need to do?
Con save.
Con save? Con save.
Oh wow, okay. It's a really good one. The direwolf gets bitten into as this tiny imp-like creature is clawing at it, and another one will appear on the back of the dog, the small hound, and slash at Lorraine. She also needs to make a save. Unfortunately, she does not save. As the creature on the back of the hound slashes at you, you manage to feel the effects of something surging through your body. Something is trying to take over. You are poisoned. Well, great. Thanks for that.
Are we playing with Eeyore? Or is this one of those creatures from Mass Effect that has no emotion?
Maybe.
States their emotion at the beginning of the sentence.
The voice is kind of based on Stephen Wright. If you know that comedian. But the creature of the hound will breathe in, and you see the molten rock like just seep out like a constant flow and breathe onto Sack, Pick, and Moira, and all three of them need to make dexterity saving throws. Wow, these are really good saves. All three of you, like move out of the way as best you can, and each of you takes 9 fire damage. But the hound will stay where it is. Sock, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and take down this wolf creature still. So I'm gonna go for that there bite.
That hits.
All right, that's 10 piercing, and it needs to make a strength saving throw, or it will be knocked down to the ground.
Okay, you do manage to knock it down as you pull it to the ground. The small imp on its back gets thrown as well. So they are both prone.
Excellent. That's it for me. I'll yield to the group. Like, finish him off!
Okay, well, it's like, I'm gonna do this so it's a bit stronger. I just have to get close. I'm going to place my hand on your body. Do you consent to me placing my hand on your body and healing you? Just do it, damn it. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm gonna move away again. I don't want to be close to that. Good luck. Don't die. Quinn, This is your character's turn.
All right. Well, this doesn't seem like best place to stand, so I'm gonna go over here. And shoot it again, maybe. Yeah.
Which one are you shooting?
Round two.
The same, fiery dog thing.
It is prone, so you have disadvantage.
Wait, why?
Because you are ranged. If you were within 5 feet and you make an attack, you have advantage, but if you are further than 5 feet, you have disadvantage.
So I could walk up to it and just smack it?
You can hit it with a melee attack, yes, and have advantage.
Okay, I'll do that then. I will walk up on this side though. So I'm away from those little things.
Okay, then do you have a melee weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and swing.
I
Wow,
swing.
that's one great club.
um,
You know what? LARPing is a great club.
Is it a great club though? I guess I still get my D6.
6 damage.
Better than 0. Oh my god, that club damage though. 2 ones. How?
Alright, is that your turn?
Any other? I haven't used a bonus action, right? Not this turn, or
You're-
did switching the weapons count as that?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope, that's all I can do.
Well, that's all you can do. This is all I can do. That's a hit. For slit 7.
And it gets advantage because it's prone, right?
No, she's poisoned, which gives her disadvantage. Cancel each other out.
Dang it.
Yeah, it's a rough
Shit.
life. Well, I guess I'll frenzy kill it. It's not quite dead. Are you goddamn kidding me? What the hell, Rosie? Fine. Well, oh, but you can make your saving throw again for poison. Good, because I need it. Alright. This one will get up and attempt to take down the large wolf. Even on the ground, it manages to strike at you take 4 piercing and 6 poison and need to make another con save.
So that was 4 and 6.
Aye.
And another con save.
You just barely make it. But the thing on your back, it bites down again. You take another 5 piercing and 8 poison.
-8. Okay. And another con save?
Aye.
Oh no.
You
That's
are-
not good, is it?
Yeah, you are poison now. And the hound, though just barely hanging on, gets up, turns around, and bites at Amatir. You take 5 piercing and 4 fire.
Alright, my wolf is down. And my wolf disappears. It had 5 left.
The wolf, as it fades, as the illusion goes away, it howls.
And then am I poisoned?
Aye, you are. And any excess damage goes on to you.
Okay. So that wolf took 5, and what was the fire damage?
4.
Okay.
It manages to bite you again as your dragonborn form reappears. You take another 4 piercing and 7 fire.
Alright, I'm not looking good.
Well, then now's a good time for a pop quiz. Can anyone tell me what kind of creatures these are? What specify type these are?
They're fiends, aren't they? Like demons?
First to answer gets the inspiration. There's inspiration for you, Amatir. Soch, your character.
Oh.
They are indeed fiends.
Is this like a hellhound?
Correct. Unfortunately, I can't give double inspiration.
That's fine. I've never
did-
seen one in real life, so.
I didn't even ask that one, and you got it right. Well, it is your turn.
Well, I imagine I should probably get rid of this here poison, right? That probably the proper thing to do.
At the end of your turn, you can make another save for it, but you don't have to use your action if you'd like.
Do I take damage from the poison?
Aye.
Okay, I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
And, are you keeping track of your health stock or Amateur's health for the damage you just took?
I'm putting that on my character sheet. My character
Alright.
sheet has 18. Oh no. Apparently he has 4. Nope, I was not.
Alright, so you took...
Hold on.
Amateur, the Dragonborn, took a total of 11 fire and 4 piercing.
Alright, so he's at 9. There. There we go. But keep the status effect. Let's see. All right, that changes things a little bit. What can I do? I can do an attack. That's the thing, right? You said this hellhound isn't looking good.
Not he is. Unfortunately, Sack wasn't able to finish it off.
All right, I'll try hitting it.
Don't take my goddamn kill, you fucking dragonborn.
Oh, okay, I won't. I'll just heal myself.
You can if you want.
I'll just heal myself. I know I can't. I gotta respect the kill. There's clearly a hierarchy in this here group. I healed 6.
Alright.
Come on.
Would you like to do anything else?
I don't think there's anything I can do. I got Shillelagh. Nah, I think I'm good.
Alright, Cadoris. Okay.
Cadoris?
Can anyone needing like extra? I did see that.
Oh wait, do I need to roll a con save?
Oh yeah, con save.
Okay. That's a 19.
You're no longer poisoned.
Excellent. This is fantastic news.
Okay, well, here you go, Sack. Wait, I'm kind of running low on spells. Should I just keep healing, or is everything? Hey, you're small and you bite. You must be a parasite.
Yes, it rhymed.
It hurts more when it rhymes.
That's true.
Yeah.
The Rosie makes the little creature in the back here, kind of like look down its feet and like kick an imaginary pebble, like, oh man. All right, Quinn. No, I'd like to give bardic inspiration to Sack again. I know that Sack lost.
All right. Smash it with a hammer.
You manage to swing through it, but Rosie says, "If this were real, you'd hit it, and its thick hide would resist your damage."
Then it's a good thing it's not real?
What I'm saying, that is not a damaging hit. Goddamn right. Anything else?
I'll use my bonus action for ensnaring strike, just in case I hit next time.
Alright.
And that's it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna give myself advantage because this mofo is going down. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Zack throws her great axe down and cleaves the creature into. It will like go through the creature like an illusion, and then like a second later, as if there's a little bit of lag, the creature will just like pop into and fall to the ground.
I don't remember. Is it a barbarian trait where you can carry the damage to a creature next to it?
Possibly. It might be a subclass. Or maybe later on, but I'm going to move you here, and I'm going to use my bonus action frenzy attack. And I swipe at this one too. Alright, that's another kill. Goddamn right it is. I can't do anything else. Alright, well, you managed to defeat the hound, the hellhound, and the other fiend, but this one, as it sees its companions go down, it vanishes from sight. And it is long gone.
A great battle, everyone! That was fantastic! Excellent final kill on that evil doggo. Soch. It's really weird talking like that.
I appreciate your kind words, and I commemorate you as well in a fierce fight. Unfortunately, with my frenzied rages, I am exhausted.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting tapped out too.
No, literally, according to my character sheet, I have 2 levels of exhaustion now.
Oh. How do we get rid of that?
Well, you'll have to sleep. Long rest. At least 8 hours.
People to save.
I'm good. I can keep going. I have
If
one
this-
more
Well,
rage in me.
But Pick doesn't really have any more healing spells either, so
Oh,
I guess.
I do. I have Rosie, is it okay if I just like straight up say like how many spell slots I have? Well, if you can give an answer in game and do more role playing, it's a bit better. But if you can't think of anything, then you can give a direct answer. Oh, I feel like I can heal people 3 more times or 1 stronger heal. Yeah.
All right. Well, perhaps we should still rest. I mean,
Maybe we could do like, is there a thing,
look-
the short rest?
We look a little beat up.
If you want to heal your wounds, you can take an hour to heal for a small amount.
And how long is a long rest?
8 hours.
It just said that.
An hour doesn't sound so bad. If we do a short
Seems
rest,
reasonable. We don't want to walk in and fall over.
yeah.
Alright, well, you are in a bad area, but you are able to take a short rest if you need one. As long as you keep watch and don't get ambushed again.
Sounds about fair.
Mm-hmm.
But out of character, I guess. We will end it there tonight and finish the LARPing session next time.
Will we know if
Sounds-
we have a successful short rest?
Yes, you can all get a short rest. Roll your hit die.
Um. I regain expended uses of beast shape when you finish a short or long rest. So I get my 2 wild shape back?
Yes.
And I also get my draconic breath weapon back.
Nice.
So short rest was great.
I get spell slots?
Oh.
Or do you have to have a special thing to get spell slots during a short rest?
Warlocks get spell slots back, and wizards get some spell slots back.
Paladins have a special.
Yeah.
They can use their channel divinity. Spell slot back.
Well, Sack only got 7 hit points back, so that's cool with that short rest.
She doesn't have more hit die?
All 3.
Oh my
All
god.
3 D8 was 7.
Ooh.
Or not D8, D12. So, yeah. 2 1s and a
This-
5.
Is Slayer's price stack with favored foe?
Probably.
Hot. I could have had more D4s. More damages.
Who's your favorite foe?
Places favorite energy and when you...
Oh, are you a ranger?
No, it's... It's when you hit one. Or does it...
Are you a ranger?
Yeah.
Okay. When you hit a creature with an attack roll that is your favored foe, you can
So it has to be the favorite type.
you can mark your mystical bond with nature to mark the target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute or until you lose your concentration.
But you can only use it equal to your proficiency bonus, so twice.
Yeah, and you get it back after a long rest.
So we're not done with this LARPing session, so you will have some extra time to use it.
Sweet.